Nuclear waste. Nuclear waste has been around since June 26, 1954, when the first power plant was built in Obelisk, Russia. Inside a nuclear reactor, nuclear waste is the material left over from the nuclear reaction. There are three types of nuclear waste: low, intermediate, and high-level nuclear waste. All this nuclear waste is actually really dangerous because it remains radioactive for thousands of years. And if you were to stand right next to nuclear waste, as soon as it came out from the reactor, you would die instantly from nuclear radiation. Now think about that. Studies show that 22,000 metric tons of nuclear waste is currently in storage, and it will be in storage for the next 1,000 years. This is our problem, actually. We can't just store nuclear waste underground for thousands and thousands of years, considering that we're producing nuclear waste every day. And at our current rate, we will have 54,000 tons of nuclear waste in 100 years. This nuclear waste will not even become stable for 1,000 years. And in 1,000 years, we will end up with even more nuclear waste. So the least we could do is lower its half-life. The half-life is how long it takes the nuclear waste to become stable. Funnily enough, reducing the half-life is the most efficient and most environmentally friendly solution to this problem. So, you might be wondering, how can we reduce the 1,000-year half-life to only 100 years? Sounds pretty crazy, right? Well, my boy Michael is going to guide you through it. Hit it, Michael.
All we have to do is launch neutrons at a certain speed into the fission products, creating different isotopes of the fission products. These new isotopes will have shorter half-lives and therefore will only have to be stored for hundreds of years, rather than the initial thousands of years. To do this, we have to use something called the particle accelerator. This machine is capable of propelling charged particles to very high speeds and energies, all whilst containing them in a well-defined beam. You would then use the particle accelerator to launch the neutrons at an extremely precise speed in large amounts at the long-life isotopes. In chemistry, the isotopes of an element depend on the element's mass. If you want to change the element's mass, you can add neutrons to it. In doing this, though, you will also create a different isotope.
Using this process, we have created alternative isotopes of our fission products, which now have shorter half-life and can be stored inside Mount Yucca, Nevada, just as the previous method. The only difference that this time around, the nuclear waste will only be there for a couple hundred years rather than 1,000 years. So, this is our proposed solution. If we launch neutrons at the nuclear waste, then not only can we produce shorter half-life isotope of nuclear waste, but we can also get energy from the reaction itself. This would greatly reduce time that the nuclear waste would be in storage, and thus would solve the problem of nuclear waste management. Thanks for watching, and make sure to drop a like, and while you're down there, make sure to subscribe to watch our latest videos. Check it out! And at our current... I think people are looking. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop... My voice cracked! Oh! In Mount Yucca, Nevada. This problem is that this nuclear waste won't even become stable for thousands of years. And in 1,000 years, we will even end up with more nuclear waste. So the least we could do is stop and reflect. I have no clue. I forgot my lines. Sorry. Okay. Adios, amigos.